vegetative propagation. Student, it is a type of reproduction in which new plants are produced from roots, stem, leaves and buds. Okay student, since the reproduction take place through the vegetative parts, so this process is known as vegetative propagation. Okay, so there are a lot of benefit of this process, vegetative propagation. First is plant take less time to grow. Second, plant bear fruits and flower earlier as compared to those plants which are produced by seed. So third, new plants which are produced by this process are exact copy of parent tree. Okay. Now, the student, we are going to study about these the reproduction that take place by the vegetative parts one by one with the help of slide. Student, first, natural vegetative propagation. First by root. Roots in some plant like sweet potato and dahlia are modified to store food. You can see on the screen a sweet potato. Okay, sweet potato are thick and swollen. They bear buds that help to propagate into a new plant. Next student, natural vegetative propagation by stem. Student, in some plant, underground stem modified to store food and become thick and swollen. Some of them bear buds like potato or ginger. Student, the potato stem is known as tuber, a swollen stem that possesses eye on it. And student, each eye has bud, you can see on the screen, to produce new plant. Okay. Next student, natural vegetative propagation by leaves. Student, leaves of some plant bear buds in their margin. Okay, new plant grow out of these buds like bryophyllum. You can see on the screen, this is a leaf of bryophyllum. Okay. Next student, artificial method of vegetative propagation. Okay, vegetative propagation is very useful to get desired qualities in plant. So other than the plant that reproduce vegetatively naturally, vegetative propagation is used by human being to grow many other plant also. Okay, this is known as artificial vegetative propagation. Student, it is done in different ways like grafting, layering and stem cutting, and you can see only cutting. Okay, first by cutting. Student, it involves cutting off a part of a stem and placing it in moist soil. After some time, this stem develop root at the base and grow into a new plant. Okay, farmer use this method by multiplying sugarcane, rose and hibiscus. Next student, grafting. Student, it involves the following step. First step, remove a twig or a bud of a plant. Okay, this is called scion, and insert this scion or tie it over the cut stem of another plant called as stalk. Means rooted plant is called stalk. Second student, the scion and stalk are then firmly tied together to prevent evaporation and infection. Third step, the stalk supplies water and mineral to the scion. In due course, new cells develop in the area where they are joined and a new variety of plant develops. This is common in plants such as the rose, mango, guava and many other fruit plants to produce new varieties and better quality product. Next student, layering. Student, in this process, a young branch is lowered down and bent toward the ground. You can see on the screen, and covered by the moist soil, forming a layer. After some time, you can observe root develop from the covered part. This is called layer. This is called layer. The branch can then be cut off from the parent plant and allowed to grow in a new plant. Student, this method is most commonly used to propagate grapes, jasmine and raspberries. Thank you. Have a nice day.